Hello, my ACE Algebra 3 students. We are ready for another exciting online trip. Today we will find the first n terms of a sequence. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. For example, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. The three dots, the ellipses, indicates that we have an infinite sequence. That means that it continues indefinitely. An infinite sequence, it continues indefinitely. This is an example of a finite sequence where we have a starting number and an ending point. Notice we have no ellipses here. So finite, we have the starting number and a stopping number. Let's look at this infinite sequence again. We have 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. The first term is called the a sub 1 term. The second term is called the a sub 2 term. The third term is called the a sub 3 term. The fourth term is called the a sub 4 term. The fifth term is called the a sub 5 term. Keep on going out here, you're going to have an nth term. An nth term is called the a sub n term. Each number of a sequence is called a term. A sequence is a function whose domain is a set of counting numbers. The first counting number is 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. We are going to use a formula to find the first n terms of a sequence. We're going to use a formula. The directions here say write the first 5 terms of the sequence defined by the explicit formula a sub n equals negative 3n plus 8. So we're going to start off. We're going to let n equal 1, first counting number, a sub 1. This n and this n are the same. So n is going to be 1 here and here. So it's a sub 1 equals negative 3 times 1 plus 8, which is negative 3 plus 8, which is 5. N is 2. This n is 2, this n is 2. Negative 3 times 2 plus 8, negative 6 plus 8, which is 2. Then we have the n being 3. So it's going to be 3. A sub 3 equals negative 3 times 3 plus 8, which is negative 9 plus 8, which is negative 1. Here the n is 4. So see, whatever this n is, that's the same n. So it's going to be a sub 4 equals negative 3 times 4 plus 8, which is negative 12 plus 8, which is negative 4. N equals 5. A sub 5 equals negative 3 times 5 plus 8, which is negative 15 plus 8, which is 17. So the first 5, let me take that back. It's not 17, it's 7. Okay. And the first 5 terms are 5, 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 7. A sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5. Next, we're going to write the first 5 terms of this sequence. This n, the a sub n, negative 1 raised to the n squared and the n, they're all the same number. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find, let n be 1. So every place I see an n, I put a 1. So it's negative 1 to the 1 times 1 squared over 1 plus 1, which gives us negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1 over 2. This time the n is 2. So wherever I see n, I put a 2. So it's going to be negative 1 to the second times 2 squared over 2 plus 1. So that gives me 1 times 4 over 3, which is 4 over 3. Let n be equal to 3. So it's negative 1 to the 3 times 3 squared over 3 plus 1. And here we have a negative 1 times 9 over 4, which is -9/4. Then we're going to set the first 5 terms. We're going to find, we're going to let n be 4. So a sub 4 is equal to -1/4 times 4 squared over 4 plus 1. So it's going to be 1 times 16/5, which gives us 16/5. Then the a sub 5 term, we're going to let n be equal to 5. A sub 5 equals -1/5 times 5 squared over 5 plus 1. And then we have -1 times 25 over 6, which is -25/6. So the first 5 terms of this sequence are -1/2, 4/3, -9/4, 16/5, and -25/16. A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, A sub 4, A sub 5. The first 5 terms. So as you are watching this video, remember to always stop, rewind, review. Always remember to stop, rewind, review. Stop, rewind, review. My love going out to you.